Hello everyone, you are welcome to my YouTube channel New Religion Institute that is dedicated for your personal and your business growth based on religious values. In this video, I will present a very much important concept in cognitive semantics, which is the concept of image schema. Image schema is a pattern, a recurrent pattern in our mind, and our mind uses image schemas to construct categories. You know that our conceptual categories, it means our concepts, you know, like the concept of happiness, it's a category, happiness. It's a lexical category, and we have as well grammatical categories. So both kinds of categories, lexical or grammatical, are constructed or structured by image schemas. They are truly structured by image schemas, as I will explain, and by the basic level of categorization as well. So we can say that category, and here when I say category, I mean a conceptual category, may be structured both from or by the basic level of categorization, or by image schemas. For example, happiness. If we take this conceptual category, happiness may be conceived as a rich image. You know, if I say, for example, my way with my partner is far, or it's in the beginning. We are in the beginning of our way. You know, I conceive then happiness as a journey. You know, so we may produce, or we may produce a lot of realizations in our language that are the emanation or the embodiment of a conceptual metaphor, which is happiness is a journey. So here, happiness is a journey. It's like conceiving happiness, structuring it by a rich image. The journey is a rich image. Why? Because it is full of knowledge. You know, a journey is full of knowledge. It's a frame. The frame of journey is rich. There is the beginning of the journey, there is the provision, the way, the obstacles, the helpers in the journey, the stations, the end, or the goal, common goal. So it's very rich as an image, you know, and it is contained or related to the basic level of categorization. Why? Because, you know, the basic level of categorization is a concept that is from or taken from cognitive psychology with Roche, Eleanor Roche. We have the superordinate level, which is, you know, movement, because journey is movement. So moving as a superordinate level, journey as basic level, and infraordinate level, which is, for example, traveling by sea, by boat, traveling by car, all sorts of or ways of trips, of realizing these trips. This is the first way to build categories. The second way is image schemas. And here I will introduce this very important concept for our growth as well, for our personal growth and business growth, how image schemas affect our minds and orient our minds toward buying this product and not the other one, or this service, not the other one in business, and how it affects as well our relationships. What is an image schema? And what is the difference between image schema and basic level of categorization? As I said, the basic level of categorization is a rich image, whereas image schemas are non-propositional patterns of thinking. This is very important to understand. Basic level of categorization, it's propositional. The first characteristics of image schema that it's non-propositional, and we find this trait in a very important book, The Body in the Mind, by Mark Johnson. So I refer to this important book in my book, What is Jihad? Toward the Theory of Jihad in Political Discourse. It's Peter Lang publication. And here, page 48 of my book, I say, I refer to Mark Johnson. I say, I spoke about the balance schema, and I showed how much the balance schema is related to our preconceptual experience, biological experience. And that's why schemas are non-propositional, because they are very much related to our biological experience. They are empty of meaning, For example, balance. When you keep balanced, the acts of balance in your body, it's an experience, an experience that you are so much used to that you don't notice it, that you don't speak of it, but it's very much crucial in the construction of meaning. So this fictive axis or central point around which forces are distributed is not a physical object that we can see, and is not an image that the baby has in mind while trying to walk, and is not a propositional structure or a rule that we consciously conceptualize. It is rather a recurrent pattern in our experience of balance. It's a recurrent pattern. This is image schema. Or what Mark Johnson calls the schematic image of balance. In his book, published in 1987, The Body in the Mind. Thus, we can define balance schema as the hidden structure that is manifested through a pattern organizing force relations inside our bodily and perceptual experience. This structure can be represented by a fictive point or axis around which forces are distributed either in a balanced or unbalanced distribution. So it's a fictive axis. We can represent it as this axis, the balance axis, And there are forces, forces coming from outside. So you got to keep balanced, otherwise you are here. If you are unbalanced, you'll be pushed away from this virtual axis. And this axis is like non-propositional, but it's crucial in building sense, building meaning of our world, of our conception or our perception of the word. For example, if I say he's in the right way, or you are right, yeah, you are right. You are right is not a metaphor. It's not a rhetoric metaphor, at least, but it's a conventional metaphor, a metaphor we live by. Because when I say you're right, I'm actually building meaning in your mind and in mine by projecting the schema of balance schema, onto the mental space of righteousness or of science or of knowledge. There are kind of knowledge that are right, and the other kinds that are wrong. The right ones are here, the wrong ones are here. So it's very much important, this trait or this characteristic. The second characteristic of image schemas is that they are so abstract. Sorry, they are abstract. What does it mean? It means that they are very general, They are very general. For example, if I say a face, if you see a face, for example, my face, mine, you'll see a rich image. Why? Because it's full of knowledge, details. My lips, the round face, the shape of my face, my eyes, my nose, my hair, all this, the color of my skin, everything is knowledge, It's related to the rich image of my face. But the schema of my face is something else. It's when you close your eyes, or I close my eyes, and I imagine it. When you imagine a face, you'll see this in your mind, something like this. A circle, 2 points, and something like a nose, and a beautiful noise. So, and a trait like this, it's the mouth. So it's schematic here. It's very general. The schema is very general. That's why we say it's abstract. And in my book here, the conceptual metaphors in 4N, it's my thesis. So here I speak about this trait, so it's a book in Arabic. I just translated the title of it. Abstract, it means that they are very general. They aren't a rich image, but they are very general, as I said. So the third now trait is that they are embodied. So you can say how it's possible. They are abstract and embodied in the same time. When we say abstract, generally we say it's something not embodied, disembodied, but it's not true, Something can be abstract but embodied. Why? Because every conceptual thing exists in the bodies. Everything is embodied. So, because your thoughts are embodied, are in your mind, and your mind is almost your brain, you know, everything is in your body, embodied. So, the embodiment of the image schema, it means that, as I say in my book here, it means that they are non-propositional, and they are, as I said, very recurrent patterns of thinking, you know. For example, when we say schemas like in Arabic, فوق and تحت, you know, above and down, up and down, or in and out. For example, I am in my house. This is a metaphor, you know. This is a conventional metaphor. It emanates from the projection of the schema, this schema, in-out schema, onto the space, you know. And I have a book entitled The Construals of Space. And in this book, I argued that image schemas are very important in building space, you know, space X, surely. So it's embodied. Why? Because it's very much related to our biological experience. Fourth, it's pre-conceptual. Pre-conceptual. So the image schema is pre-conceptual, and I explain this. It's very related to what is non-propositional. As I said, they are primitives. They aren't full of meaning, but they are crucial in building meaning. You know, for example, the baby, when he wants to keep balanced, this experience is pre-conceptual. He doesn't have in his mind a concept of balance and he wants to apply it. No, but it comes to him very spontaneously. So the schema is pre-conceptual. It's non-propositional. It's like a pattern, you know, a pattern that is very much embodied in our biological experience. This is it. This is the image schema. You know, this concept is very much important because it plays a crucial role, as I said, in building meaning, in building mental spaces in our brains, and in communication as well. It has very much important role to play, as I demonstrated in my thesis. Thank you so much. If you have any question, let me know in the comment section, please. Thank you and see you soon. Bye.